It was still meta for Zig. So he's very comfortable on this champion and it works very well with Galio.
This is a comp though from Phoenix 1 with a lot of tankiness. Some very slow team fights where you're grinding down a target with Caitlyn and Galio and Kled, of course, as the guys kind of trying to deal some damage onto Fnatic. And they are facing right now a tanky support in Blitzcrank, of course, full tank jungle and Zac, and of course Jarvan, who will a third and fourth item get some tankiness as well. So Phoenix 1 really want to play super long and slow team fights because otherwise they just don't have the burst damage.
And that's incredibly hard to do against Fnatic, who is always forcing fights on you from all angles, and they have the tools for it in this game as well. Teleport on Jarvan. Zac can initiate from a screen away. Reckless is also an initiator from the AD carry position. So Fnatic, even though it's not exactly the same picks we're used to seeing them on, they still have set themselves up for the same style.
A similar flavor from Fnatic, a style that they coined as animal style in spring. It has been refined and cleaned and developed, and now it is Fnatic style.
Animal style in NA is Thousand Island, cheese, and onions on fries. So a little bit of cultural difference going on here. But
just a little. Well, we are in Berlin for some cultural difference battles on the Rift. You guys know the deal. Hashtag NA win, hashtag EU. And last I checked, EU was winning, but North America should be waking up. So jump on Twitter and submit your votes. Will Phoenix 1, the team most likely to play 6th, take down the team expected to take 1st?
You're jinxing it. The caster curse.
This was the expectation battle to start it out. But truthfully, more questions than there are answers.
Yeah, and a lot of it, of course, goes into these predictions with Fnatic. One thing is their performance in the EULCS. We talked about how a lot of the players are performing as some of the best in their role in Europe. But also just Fnatic as a team with their style, because it is very unpredictable in some ways. It's actually calling for Spectre to get some more damage.
Oh, so easily set up. Everything lands for first blood, Phoenix 1.
That's just a really good setup, and we talked about it. You know, you can return Reckless. They're trying to steal this move off.
Yeah, but look at the minimap. Jesus is going to get caught out. Arrow, 90 caliber nets over, gets the hero's entrance. That's a good, aggressive call. Silence comes out from Jesus. You realize he's doomed. Summoner spell has been used, and kill credit picked up by Arrow.
And now the first instance we see a pretty bad sign when your team seemingly has all the advantages but does not have a gold lead. If they can keep the tempo up and make something like this here, then they could actually pull ahead. Here comes Mike Young.
Well, here comes Mike Young. Mike Young. Caps is able to Valk over the wall. Jesus is taunted up by the idol of Duran. Mike takes a couple of shots from the tower. And it's Special that gets the 3rd of the game.
P1, they see Kennen sitting in the bottom lane. They know they have the tankiness and the damage to win a fight in mid despite diving a tower. This is 2 turrets down right now. P1's early game. But now you have to look for the roams from Reckless specifically. He likes to join Source's lane and go for some ganks, but now it's just Source alone.
Well, Soaz looking to 1v1 Arrow. A lot of damage, should make this one trivial. Spring Split MVP got dunked.
Oh yeah, he did. He also burned his flash, realized the heal was not worth it because of Jarvan at that level of items.
Out by that control ward.
Maybe a fight mid?
There's going to be indeed Caps, flashes away. Bear Trap on a rope comes down. There's no Cataclysm, remember. Soaz used that one on Arrow. Caps is killed and he lost his flash. Now Jesus becomes the target. Bear Trap on a rope. Gonna get fired out. Catches Jesus. Here comes Broxah. Delivers them under the tower. Cataclysm is now available. Soaz holds on to the cooldown as Mike Young's the target of Reckless. Reckless will stun him up and take him down. The fat man's out. Now Zig gets pulled back by the stretching strike. He's got no skull yet. Does manage to come back up as he's in range. Broxah charging up. But decides not to fire on the slingshot this entire split as they look to knock over their second and do secure it.
They're looking for Ryu too. I mean, trading a Drake for a kill and a turret could be a very good trade. Looks like Ryu has no help anywhere close.
No, he doesn't. How long does it take Fnatic to kill him? And kill is secured by Reckless.
How long?
The man, the myth, the legend. He goes down in a few seconds.
I remember
wrapped in place. Barrel interrupts Broxah. He gets pinned into the wall. Soaz has forced a flash. Now Broxah's in trouble. Let's Bounce is available to Great Dog Binding. Not enough to kill him. Reckless uses something to heal. Hero's entrance comes down. And there's the slicing maelstrom. Mike Young is down. P1 needed too much time. And Fnatic somehow outplay.
P1, they try to just get that fight in the mid lane. It's not over yet.
No, it's not. Zig's gonna get Skull back, jumps back on. Power Fist comes out, and Defensive Flash gets Ziggs to safety.
Yeah, a massively...
Why do we like it or not?
Well,
like
there's
it?
a bonus AD ratio on the W right now, so it could be good, but Phoenix One trying to catch out SOS.
No Flash, remember? He's gonna get that Golden Aegis down just for flashiness. But is it at the cost of the inner turret? There's no one here to defend, and Fnatic...
Yeah, now they're gonna have to run top.
Well, let's see, Caps decides to jump over the wall. That Black Shield matters not to Caps' damage. Yes, that's a decent enough taunt, but there's not enough follow-up yet. Caps gets shut down. That was nicely done by Mike Young. All of a sudden, Jesus is the target. He's dropped in the back end. Fnatic bit off more than they can chew.
And we have to remember Source is still dead right now. He's not able to TP into a potential fight. Fnatic
As squishy as Caps. Caps trying to get the Gatling gun down and the engage. Reckless is the target. He's forced to flash defensively already. So is Ambroxa all the way up on the front line. The Gragas barrel goes wide. It misses Reckless. And that means Mike Young's down. Cataclysm is available for Soaz. Decides not to use it. Instead, backing away towards Baron.
Caps MVP of that fight. He took Arrow to half health as P1 was trying to prep the engage. And that was a failure of communication. When your AD carry is low like that, you can't make that initiation. So Mike Young is engaged. There was no follow-up. Fnatic win. Now they go for Baron.
Still got Cataclysm and Let's Bounce. Soaz, is he going to pull the trigger? GA available, puts it down. Ryu's locked in the pit. Hero's entrance gets him out. Broxah, Let's Bounce, delivers 2 to the back line. Easier for Reckless to stun them in the Maelstrom. A Valkyrie forward from Caps and Fnatic ace Phoenix One.
P1 never managed to find the correct team fight to actually punish Fnatic, and now you have super minions. You got Baron buffed up minions, same thing at this point. You also have Source already TPing up there. Fnatic gonna finish the game.
You also got to see the scaling. 4 items on both the Corki and the Kennen. Shred Phoenix One in that fight.
Well, Nexus turrets fall. 10 kills to 7. It never really felt like Fnatic were out of the game. But Fnatic gonna get one more kill onto the rookie superstar from North America. And Fnatic with an uninspiring win over P1.
Oh, some fun things in that in the last few fights, actually, because it was such a slow setup for the team fights, and everyone wanted like a